What's going on, guys? Let's do this problem right here. The question is asking to find the limit of this sequence, and here we have this expression. Let's see how we can find the limit. So first of all, we have to know one thing before we do this. We are going to use absolute value theorem. So according to absolute value theorem, whenever we have something limit n approaches infinity, and let's say an, let's say this is a function, and if it's absolute value and if it's equal to 0, then it's this one is without absolute value also is going to be equal to 0. So n infinity an also going to be equal to 0. So let's remind this one, let's note this one down because we are going to need this one later, right? So let's start solving this one. So here what we are going to do, we are going to take limit approaching infinity, limit n approaching infinity, and taking this one, right, minus 1 power n square divided by n square. And let's see what we can do right here. We can separate this one into two parts, right, like this. Limit n approaches infinity and minus 1 power n divided by n square plus n square over n square. So this is going to give us 1. Let's try rewrite this one. Limit n approaches infinity, and this is going to be minus 1 power n over n square plus 1, right? And we can take the limit for both separately. Let's continue this one right here. So this is going to be limit n approaches infinity and negative 1 power n divided by n square plus limit n approaches infinity 1. Limit n approaches infinity 1 is going to be just 1. So we don't have to worry about that one right here. So let's take this part alone and do the absolute value theorem. So here what are we going to do? We're just going to take this one, this part right here, only this one. So this is going to be limit n approaches infinity, and if it's minus 1 power n over n square, what's going to happen if we apply? Because whenever we have this power odd power, that's going to be a negative value, right? Whenever we have even power, that's going to be a positive one. So it's going to be changing like that again and again. So if I take absolute value, this is just going to be plus 1. So here we are going to have 1 over n square. So limit n approaches infinity and 1 over n square. If you substitute n infinity for n square, that's going to give us 0 because we are dividing 1 by a big number, and that's going to give us 0. So if this is 0, then with absolute value 0, so without absolute value also 0. So this is 0. 0 plus 1, the total value is going to be 1. So 1 is the final answer. Therefore this converges to number 1, and that's the final answer. Limit is 1. And that's how we do this kind of problems. I hope you guys find this video helpful. See you next time.